Okay, good morning, everybody. Just settle down. Great. My name is Leon Perlman. I'm the organizer and host of this event. Thank you so much for coming, and well done for navigating the warren of buildings that is Columbia. Last year was a little bit easier. We had it in the business school building at Uris Hall, but we got a much bigger crowd, in fact, almost double. A lot of people are still coming. So you're the pathfinders. Well done for finding it. The other people are, I think, making their way here. So a little bit about the CITI, Columbia Institute of Teleinformation, which is the ultimate organizer of the event. It's founded in 1983 by Professor Noam, who fortunately couldn't be here today. It's the first research center for communications and technology at the US Business School, and really has been involved in DFS, Digital Financial Services, since 2005. In fact, when I came here to visit, I was doing my doctoral work and did a little seminar on mobile commerce, as it was called then. It's now evolved to mobile payment, mobile money, and now the term of art is digital financial services, or DFFs. So I gave this little presentation, and everybody just shook their head. Maybe I didn't do a very good job, but everybody said this is not going to work. So no future for this. So here we are, big industry. You're going to hear from all the experts around the world who are going to tell you what a success it is, and it really is a success. So a bit about this event. It's the 5th annual event, and it's grown every year in scope and size. The 2016 theme is emerging payments and blockchain. Of course, blockchain is the term everybody's using these days to describe the way financial systems and payments is going. And we've got a developed and developing world focus as usual. So these are the sessions in order: the keynotes, then the global payments overview, emerging payments and DFS in the developing world, emerging payments in retail, fintech innovation and investing, and then a regulatory session followed by the blockchain session. So I'm very glad to see a lot of old friends who've been here before, and also reintroduce some of the moderators who've worked with us in previous events: Ulrika, Kuram, Jason, Eric, Boris, and Rick. And they'll be your moderators of all these wonderful sessions. And a stellar group of 32 speakers, some of which are coming during the course of the day. So just contextually, there's going to be a lot of terminology you might not be familiar with. Some people were asking me if people were familiar with some terms. So I thought I'd just put this up just to give you context. We're going to use words like non-banks, which is kind of obvious, or additive, transformational, agents, mobile money, financial inclusion, unbanked, underserved, bottom of pyramid, blockchain, decentralized ledger. So just to explain them very briefly, because we're running a little bit late, so I'll be brief in my remarks. Mobile money and digital financial services are really transaction savings credits focused on the mobile phone using a centralized account system. And they really, in a lot of cases, are transformational in that banks and non-banks can provide them. And there's a real focus in Africa and Asia and to some extent Latin America. Mobile payments and mobile banking is additive in that it's added to existing rails. So it makes the licensing easier to an extent. Blockchain and crypto payments or currencies is really emerging and uses blockchain-based mechanisms like Bitcoin, which you've probably all heard of. And then there's financial inclusion. It's access to a suite of quality financial services, serving mostly low-income folks at affordable prices, reaching everybody in disparate rural communities. So that's the context, and I'm glad to have a little announcement today. The launch of the Digital Financial Services Observatory. It's a policy, business, and regulatory research unit within CITI at Columbia Business School. And we welcome Sasha Perverini, who facilitated the grant for a multi-year and a very generous grant from the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. So thank you, Sasha. A round of applause for Sasha, who you're going to hear from afterwards. So you're going to get 2 applauses. So thank you for this one. Little outline of the observatory, as we call it. It's the business and policy of DFS. We identified a need for a dedicated legal policy institute on DFS. There are many emerging issues which really haven't been canvassed in great depth, beyond the mainly transactional DFS1, if you want to call it, focus that we have now. So the observatory is in startup phase, but as you'll see in a few seconds, it's actually come a long way since our start a few short months ago. So the goals of the observatory: it's a legal, business, and regulatory center of excellence in DFS, thought and policy leadership, create centralized knowledge base for DFS community worldwide, and bridge silos between folks, experts in the ecosystem. Regulators, donors, standard-setting bodies, international bodies, industry, and business, and a convener for groups in the DFS community and its adjacencies. As far as what we're going to output and achieve, we're creating a comprehensive and first global legal, regulatory, business, and policy database on DFS, and I'll take you through that in a moment. Model laws and regulations in DFS, the summit, whole range of webinars and roundtables, commentaries and analysis of laws and regulations and events as they unfold in the ecosystem, and collaborate with others in industry, regulators, academics, governments, and standard setting bodies. So let me take you through where we are. Okay, hopefully this works. Okay, so this is the current homepage of the observatory. It's not publicly live yet. So you'll see there's a lot of database documents being inputted. We've got a Twitter feed. And at the top, you'll see we have a country focus. This is the mobile version, so if you exercise to do that, you can see it on mobile too. It's pretty good formatting. So we have, we're going to have policy documents, blogs, webinars. This conference, the webinars are going to be on salient issues like AML, agent regulation, security, and really a lot of emerging types of issues that evolved during the course of the lifetime of the observatory. And there's a glossary and a lot of news. So it's going to be a one-stop shop for anybody involved in this ecosystem. So what we've put together is pretty extensive categorization. So far, our RAs have put together some 40 countries into the database, which is pretty remarkable work. So we've translated a whole lot of documents and made it really easy for people. There's abstracts and teasers, so you don't need to read through an entire document. This is the first of its kind in the world. So it's easily accessible, it's free, it's public, and it's pretty up to date. You can drill down, as you can see, to anything that you need to, dates, types, authors, so central banks, regulators, financial intelligence units. So we'll take one example where we're searching on agents, and there again you can drill down, pretty easy stuff. Just see where it goes. Okay, so they're opening one document, Reserve Bank of India. So you can see it's got all the bio detail of the document, whether or not it's been adopted. We've also got targeted search, which we've worked very hard on to make it context relevant. You can search the database very easily, and again drill down. I'll leave it there, seeing if we're running out of a little time. But again, thank you very much for coming. And again, you've got a lot of domain experts here today. And we look forward to a very interesting day of discussions. And feel free to participate. And as you'll see, there is a hashtag for the event, DFSNY16. Feel free to tweet. The Wi-Fi is free. You just need to go and open it. The bathrooms are where you came in at the registration desk to my left. And the snacks and the coffee is here during the course of the day. We do have a lunch, so everything is great. Enjoy yourselves, and food's always good. People always remember the food. So I'll now hand over to Sasha Polverini. You can read his extensive bio in the bio book. And thank you again, Sasha, for all your hard work in getting the observatory together. We really appreciate your passion and interest. I'll hand over to you.